So for Gaines Mill, I'm going to be trying to pull off a complete encirclement and complete destruction of the Union Army. This is a little hit or miss just because it depends a lot on what the AI decides to do, and if a unit sort of squirts out, don't really have enough time to recover and track it down. Winning the battle isn't really a concern. It's just if we can manage to get everything or not. So to recap slightly from the camp video, I am bringing a first corps of mostly rookie units with a lot of counter battery and snipers. I have junk units set up to front load all of my good units onto the battlefield because that's how the deployment works. I've got a second corps with some more infantry and some cavalry, and then I've got a third corps for the flanking attack, which has my 24 pounders and some more junk units. Again, junk units here. These are all just to game the deployment system to get me all of my best units as fast as possible, as the late deploy units arrive too late to really do anything. We're in pretty good shape. We got yet more recruits, so their armory and training is pretty low. We're like 5k over the minimum here, but that doesn't change a whole lot. So we've got our first brigade coming in, then we've got the second one, and then we only bring a third one. There's no point of bringing a fourth. Those units arrive so late, it's basically pointless. You can see we're actually outnumbering the enemy quite a bit. Well, quite a bit for when I usually build very small units. Though a lot of these units aren't even going to really show up on the battlefield in any meaningful fashion. So the standard way to go about this battle is you just take your, well, I guess there's two standard ways. Take your entire force, come down here into the swamp, and then just flank up. Or you take your, well, or most of it, you take most of your force over to this side, flank along the board edge, and then intercept the reinforcements, and then just crush everything from behind the fortifications. These fortifications are actually terrible. You should never use them if you're playing this battle on the Union side. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to be sort of pre-setting up units along this line, and then I'm going to get some more in here, and then once the flank attack comes in, they're going to try and hit this side. So the AI, if you don't have anything over here in sight, the AI will send all of its reinforcements over to this area. And then when your units spawn in, some of its units will start to trickle back. Usually it sends over some artillery and most of the skirmishers that are remaining. Occasionally it'll send infantry. Like, infantry is sort of your worst case scenario. Like, optimally it doesn't send them, but you can make it work one way or the other. So the goal is we're going to sort of have a delayed attack on this side that hits as this side comes in. So if we pull this off right, you get a complete surround of the enemy position and can destroy them all right here. You can also try pushing them down into the swamp, but the condition in the swamp is just so bad, and your time is so limited that I find you usually don't manage to get them all. So, and if you completely flank around here, then you have nothing blocking on this side. It's a bit tricky either way. We'll see how good a result we manage to get. So snipers are going to be heading over to deal with an artillery unit. We want all of the artillery to come in. They're going to go down and focus on the westernmost artillery unit they can hit. The infantry are going to try and get some damage on some of these skirmishers. You're coming over here. Actually, we'll send them this way. Just sometimes they can hit the skirmishers here. Sending our skirmishers ahead because they can actually see the enemy skirmishers and hopefully exchange some fire with them. Send these guys across. This skirmisher unit is going to come down here and then spot for us over there. This unit is going to end up in that position. So the more damage you can do to these guys early on, the easier it makes the later parts of the battle. Because if you can get rid of the enemy skirmishers, then you can actually really start doing what you need to do. Until you get rid of them, it's kind of frustrating. Okay, these guys are pushed off. Sometimes they'll charge you, and then having the infantry there is useful because you can follow up. That's kind of the best case scenario, because then you can really wipe a unit out. Okay, not going to get anything more. Oh, whoops. So for testing, I usually accelerate the fast forward option, so this is going a little faster than it should. And it looks like I forgot to turn that off before I started recording, but that doesn't really provide any actual advantage, so I'm not going to actually restart the battle. Interesting. So that means, okay, the skirmishers are still there. We will actually take advantage of that. So our goal is to hit this guy. These guys are waiting here for these guys to route them this way. If you're really lucky, they start routing to the northeast, and then you can actually kill them off. This is interesting. They don't usually go back up here. But if they're willing to get cut off, I will absolutely take that. Oops. Shoot. I'm late. This guy needs to be right here, right now. So basically, if you get a unit here, you can see one of the artillery units up here, and your counter battery can get to work on them. And if you get lucky, you can finish them off before the phase changes. Because once the phase changes, units come in from over here, they walk across this point, and now they can see you here, so you got to get out of there before that happens. This unit is causing the supply wagon to come over here to try and provide him with supply. So we might actually be able to steal him if we get lucky. But they're not coming any further, so probably not. Wait, what's going on? No, don't shoot down there. So this is what I mean that I'm late. Right now, optimally, these guys are right here already. And I can already start firing. And if you don't engage the snipers down here, these guys get into position a little earlier too. Hitting this unit's a little tricky. You really don't want to get seen. But we'll shoot the infantry to start. Okay, they're shooting that. It's kind of a waste, but it's fine. Plenty of supply. Not sure why there's skirmishers there. Okay, they're retreating the way we don't want. Whoops. Get on him. Working on the skirmishers early is actually pretty good for us. Oh. I'm going to keep pushing this way because our cavalry is going to come in pretty soon, and then we can capture both supply wagons, which will actually be really nice. This is not where we want the artillery going, but that's alright. Mostly because we're probably going to lose a vision of them soon. Yeah, there's more weird sight blocking going on here. Which is very annoying. Little careful. You've got to get him out of here before. I don't know why he gets seen. What's seen? Oh, he walked over the vision point. A little behind schedule here. Working on the general's fine too. Actually, we're just going to go get one of these supply wagons. Okay, you guys are there. That's fine. You're there. We can't move any farther over because this vision point's going to get us. Actually, I'm going to send you back to your parent unit. Same to you. Cavalry will be able to wipe those guys out. Oh, where are you going? Not sure if these guys are going to get back in time, but we'll see. Okay, almost have him. Working on the skirmishers more, that's good. It'd be nice if we could hit those guys, but I'm not sure if we can get close enough. Even if we can, if he just regains some stamina, that's still good. Get out of the water. Oh. This part's a little unfortunate with not having our skirmishers with those units, but being able to kill these guys off is actually really good, so that'll make things easier. This is not great. I don't want him over here. I think when the reinforcements spawn, he'll go west, but I don't want any units over here if I can manage it. Oh, we actually got them entirely. That is fantastic news. I'm going to let these guys fire one round over here, and then they're going to be moving up here. This is good. This is you need to start moving back, because there's going to be cavalry coming. I'd normally bring you with them, but I actually want you to keep working on the skirmishers. You need to retreat. This is the part that can get really iffy because the skirmishers can move in unpredictable ways, and if units start moving around in places, it can make it really hard to get the full surround. So that part's kind of hit or miss, but we'll win the battle either way. That's never a problem. Start. Oh, nope. You're fully reloaded. Might as well let you fire. Okay, no more targets. You can come up there. Wait, who's charging? Chev. Oh, shoot. Why can they see him? Well, let's see how this goes. Run away. Well, this could be fortuitous if they follow him far enough. That's the unit we want to take some losses anyways, so it could be worse. Though having to send the cavalry over there is very annoying because we really want to kill this unit. Okay, we escape. We escaped. Didn't get a fire. That sucks. Actually, I'm going to send you guys over here real quick. I really want to get rid of you. This guy behind my lines because of this sort of stuff. Actually, no. I'll deal with it with other stuff. These guys will be enough. So you see they got that point. If we were anywhere up here, they could see us. Let's have you run. We'll be able to restore it. Come on. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Still not sure where I'm getting charged. Wait, seriously? Okay. That's new. No, I'm gonna send I want the cavalry over here. This is a little unfortunate, but I'll make use of it. Okay, now that all those units are over there, cavalry definitely has to go this way. Normally these units are busy being over here, so this is a little different than usual. The only part about this is bad is we kind of don't want artillery getting shot. Okay, think I can move this guy up safely because normally all the skirmishers are sitting right here and the cavalry's sitting right here, but they're not here. They're over there. I guess, wait, I don't know where the cavalry is. So I still got to be careful. Wow. That sucked. That hurt a whole lot. Well, oh my god, what? Why are you not? Why are you running backwards? Get over here. The timing on that was very unfortunate. If I'd been a half second earlier, I would have had these guys, the skirmishers would have taken that volley. Okay, right, back to what I was actually trying to do. Probably gonna get shot by the artillery a little bit doing this. If we can clear these out, that'll simplify things a lot for me. You can come up here, come up here. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, well, there, my luck with officers is not persisting through this battle, apparently. Getting shot twice and losing officers. I guess they're both wounded, so it could be worse. Up. Not happy about that. Overall, though, this is really good because this is going to open up what I can do over here. Shoot, there was another. Oh, there's another one. Damn it. The fortunate part of this is now they have vision of me, and I don't have the cavalry to run them down. So the sooner I can kill those off, the sooner I can prevent more units from coming over. Something just got shot with artillery. I'm not sure what. Okay, so they don't have that point. The skirmishers are over there, so I think I can sneak a unit up here. We're going to try it. If we can get this guy up here, then then we can see everything, and our counter battery stuff can hit them. The question is always, is there a random unit up here? It's always hard to know, but actually, I'm going to start moving you a little bit closer. These guys all wait. Speed things up a little bit. It's looking good. The sight lines here are still terrible, but the important part is we're not revealed. Okay, units are coming in. That generals means we can't do what we want. That's okay. General might be dead now. Okay, let's get the flanking force down here. I'm going to select all these guys individually because sometimes if you send units in groups, they will try and move in formation and they will move at the speed of the slowest unit. And I want these guys down here immediately. So a little bit extra time in game. If you're playing without pause, you might not be able to afford the actions to do that. But let's see, some more stuff coming in a second. What is moving? Charged by... Oh, we'll move you back just in case. I think these guys are charging my cavalry. The AI has ridiculous charge range. It results in really poor play most of the time, but... usually the player can just take advantage of it. I think I'm safe to move out. Wipe these out, then I think that's the last of the skirmishers. Ooh, we even got a surrender. Nice. The fact there's an infantry unit here is not great, but I think we can manage. I think there actually should be supply wagons down here that I'm going to go look for. Okay, so we just got vision. They can't see us, so they're sending the cavalry. Got the artillery here. Okay, so what we want to start working on these guys, because this is the last strong point that we have to hit. Because they're in cover, and we're going to be flanking in the open. So we want to reduce them as much as possible. These guys are pretty easy to deal with by themselves later. Send some skirmishers down. Okay, so there's one more skirmisher unit left. Shoot, did it again. Oh, coming. Actually, I probably captured both of them, so that's why they're not there. I'm going to send them back up because I'm going to need these guys to rest up. But we've got 2 infantry units and 1 artillery unit. It's not too bad. We've got 58 minutes. We're going to have to start this going before too long. But optimally, we want stuff to start going east. We really don't want to chase their cavalry with our cavalry, because their cavalry will just turn around in their saddles and shoot at us a lot, so... These guys are retreating south, which is good. I think I'm going to wait another 20 minutes before I start moving the other units. Good number on the artillery, even though we lost some. Actually, I'm just going to set up. If he wants to come out, I will indulge him. Get you out of here just in case. Gotta watch that unit. That unit will charge. So I want to bring this stuff in first. Actually, 30 minutes. I want to be a little farther forward, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. These units here are going to delay this entire push. Retreating. That's really good for me. Send you down. I gotta be careful about the cavalry in my rear. I want to avoid taking this if I can. If you get all 3 contested timers down, I think the battle ends, which we don't want. Okay, we're gonna start moving. Sending the skirmishers around because we're going to want them. Alright, so the tricky part about this is we want this entire flank to collapse, and what we want it, and this stuff is going to start to collapse. We want them all to try and go back and forth this way. If they start going down or out, that means we can't get them. We won't be able to get them all. Okay, cavalry units there. Need to set up to deal with it. See the cav unit, which sucks. Okay, they're routing. That unit's on. Okay, good. We've mauled their cannons. That's really good. Take less casualties there. Debating, do I go in? I know there's cavalry behind me. I don't really want to, but I really want to send this unit east. Or, sorry, west. So we're going to go in. Cavalry's up there. Dump you. Guard the rear. Okay, they're all in the right place. We want you guys here. You guys are a little late, but we're doing all right. Really want to break this unit. Send you over. The reason I don't like doing this is he's going to run down here, and then he's going to run into the swamp, and then the swamp is useless. Like, you lose all your stamina, so hopefully if we get really lucky, that unit will surrender. Yeah, so as soon as we entered in bad terrain, like, the losses just start dropping. It doesn't do anything anymore. That was good. Okay, this guy going south is bad. I don't think I can do anything about it, though, because I need these units here to keep these guys in line. I think I'm going to have to give up that unit. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them penned in. Oops, we need to get our 24-pounders moving. Like, if that cavalry wasn't up and about, then we'd be able to worry about it less. I'm gonna, just in case, I'm gonna send some skirmishers up here. Don't really want to capture that, but we might have to. Be unavoidable. I don't. I'm actually gonna send you guys to run. Hopefully that dies soon. I must have gotten hit by something. It's going alright. Actually gonna bring... Just gonna leave one guard. I want to bring you guys down here. Because you see how this unit retreated and then sort of is jackknifing around a little bit? It's because of these guys. They're getting confused because they're trying to route away from the most likely source of, or the highest concentration of enemy units. So they are getting stuck. Okay, we need to start moving up. He's reformed, that's bad. He's still alive, which is really annoying. Is their charge back yet? They do. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot and taking this real slow. This is the critical point. If you can make this work, you can get everything. If you cannot make this work, but one mistake and they slip out and you don't have any time to recover. Hit you. Kind of like to hit him, but I think I'll be alright. Actually, you guys are all fine. I'm going to run you. I want to route that guy. they're sliding this way, so I'm shifting the whole pocket over. Bring these units in. Okay, the run was successful. Bring these guys around over here, because that's the weak point in the line. Or at least as far as the AI is concerned, it thinks that's the weak point. Okay, but we're on schedule, we're doing well. This is all good. Them being able to jump in, them recovering and jumping into that line is bad, but it should be alright. Really want to get those cannons down. They're doing a lot of damage over here, but I mean, most of this is on the 42 units. That's fine. Nope, you're not in melee. Stop pretending you are. Okay, great. They're all gone. Get the last of the artillery. I don't want to push too hard with these guys because I don't want them, the AI, to think it doesn't have a way out. I'm just going to bring you guys back over here. Yeah, he's in the way. Okay, back in the open. Hopefully we can finish this off soon. So we can get our cavalry back. Okay, we need you guys to start shifting around more. Okay, yeah, they're going back. That's good. We gotta keep them bouncing around. I think we're gonna get everything except for Farnsworth. Yeah, I keep losing. Well, I can't really complain. I had great officer luck for a very long time. Continue to have bad surrender luck, though. Still have 2 hours left, so I don't need to rush this. Here are my extra units that are going to do nothing but run across the map and gain some XP. Okay, you're finally ready. Oh, you were running. That's bad. Don't do that. Good kills on these guys. Could be higher, but they've had to do a lot of running. Careful, we really don't want to get into melee. Actually want to shift some more units around. theoretically we've got this in the bag, just gotta make sure we don't let them out. No real trick to it, just taking advantage of what the AI tries to do routing wise, and as long as they stay in the middle there, we're alright. So accelerate a little bit. You can see these guys come in so late, we've only got an hour and a half left, like I probably wouldn't be able to get anything done with them. Now these guys show up. You know, I'll try and run them down here, we'll see how far they get. I really do want that supply wagon though. Like, I could push these guys in so they could shoot, but it's more likely to drive stuff this way, and then if they might get out of the pocket. I will probably charge once they get down a little lower. Be careful with this, because I really don't want to get shot by the infantry. Almost nothing left. I'm gonna grab some assorted units and charge. I don't want to take all of them. So I want to still keep a contain more or less in place so they... I've got one. Got you. We get another. We do not. See, this is what I was worried about. I charged in here, and now this sort of crap is happening. Okay, got a second one. That's good. Oh, shoot. I didn't see Butterford moving. Nice. Oh, do not want the snipers getting run over. Actually, shoot, you haven't taken enough damage. I'm not going to have enough rifles to switch you over to scoped Whitworths. Oh, that's disappointing. Get everyone though? Back you up. I do not want to get shot by you. You can get shot. Get another capture. Okay, I take it back to my capture luck. This is not pretty nice. I'm gonna get a good haul of rifles from this battle. Oh, why aren't you moving? Occurred to me, there's a random cavalry unit out here somewhere. I don't really want him shooting at these units, but maybe he's over here somewhere? Not really sure. come on. Well, whatever. It's fine. We actually don't want to fight with you guys. We just want to contain him. I don't think we're going to have time to get him either way, but... Oh, we took the casualties we wanted. Debating if I send these guys in again. 56, 87. They're in decent shape. They have no stamina left. Oh, two of them do. Yeah, as you can see, if you get lucky and you manage to ping-pong everything right, you can get them all. Otherwise, they end up squirreling off somewhere or other and you don't finish them. 15 minutes left, so we're going to run them in. Oh, you're exhausted, so you're not going to do anything. Up a little bit. Okay, so we didn't quite get them all, but 16,000. This is a little high. Like, it should be around, like 1,500 is what I'm usually shooting for there. But overall, pretty good. Yeah, weren't able to really get their cavalry because they slipped out of the net. But we got all their artillery. And we got 4,000 captures, which is, you know, the recruits doesn't matter, but that's really good in terms of the rifles we're going to get. Casualties are completely acceptable. I think some of the extra damage, some of that extra is definitely because like we lost, like that cavalry unit was able to shoot us and stuff. If we hadn't had that, you know, that's 200 right there, if not more. A little high on the losses, but plenty in terms of getting the XP back. 24 pounders didn't do a whole lot, but that should be enough to get the general to lieutenant general, I think. If nothing else, a side battle. Oh wait, no, we don't have one. Hopefully you got him there. I could have moved those guys more. Unfortunately, we lost. We took the damage from those skirmishers earlier, but we were able to get rid of them. Otherwise, you play a game around this part of the map a lot more, trying to pick those off between the your snipers and your cavalry, and then your reinforcements. Let's see, what do we take the most damage from? 2 infantry units, probably these 2 right here. Other than that, almost nothing. Completely nullified most of their artillery. Half of that was a single volley. Alright, we lost a captain. Oh well, despite my complaining. 2 wounded isn't 3 wounded. Not great, but not the end of the world. And we got a bunch of promotions. Major. Oh, did I not get the... Shoot, I didn't get enough kills on the... I didn't get enough kills on the 24 pounders to get my lieutenant general. That's... Oops. Oh well. Not the end of the world. More useless sharps. Some bullions. Meh. Harper's Ferry is a decent amount. That's about 1,000 more than I usually get in this battle, so that's pretty good. Some Enfields, which will help. Got the supplies. Some more 10-pound parrots, that'll make it for the ones we lost. Yeah, Well, that was Gaines Mill. Not quite perfect, but pretty close. It can go much worse. Like casualty-wise, like if you screw up this pocket and don't get the full contain, you're probably looking at somewhere between 10,000 to 13,000 kills. You know, you get the 4 or 5k extra when you manage to completely get them. I guess back to comment before, like usually in the past I'd always gone for the the flank around the Union right. If you can pull the timing off on this, this works out real nicely though. So, alright, until next time. Oh, wait, I should show off camp because people have requested that. Remember, just in time. Alright, so we got our reputation. Oh, right, we get hill. And even though I spent all my reputation previously, I am going to be able to buy up a bunch more rifles. Got the Tredeguard 2-star. Leveled these both up enough that we should be able that we have those. So I'm not sure if I'll keep these. I think we can now, though. They're really bigger than I really want. So I might disband them again. I don't want 14 gun units this early, though. They work pretty well. Got his star back. Lost him, which is a little unfortunate, but we're doing alright. Lost Forest. 99 points. Yep. If I had gotten one more volley off even, I probably would have gotten him to Lieutenant General. Oh well, the bonuses aren't fantastic, so the cover bonus would have been nice for Malvern Hill, but again, not a problem. And armory-wise, just got the Harper's Ferries. We have everything else in use, but I'll probably do another camp prior to Malvern Hill. There's a bunch. We'll see if any of this is worth keeping. Probably not. Let's see what we get this time. Veterans and recruits. Okay, only half bad. So armory and training went up a little bit. They're still just barely above the minimum of around 50k, but actually I think we moved it down slightly from before the battle. So that puts us in pretty good shape for Malvern Hill. Oh, we're facing 40,000. What do we got? That feels a little high. I mean, we got 30,000, but a bunch of that's going to go away. We'll see what happens when I delete that stuff, but I will cover that in another video. So, okay, that was Gaines Mill.